Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. Oh my freaking snapness! Would you look at it? Just look at it! It's a box. I'm so excited. This is the brand new Chaser by Devo Knives. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, they're gonna sell out. That's what happens when Devo comes out. Look, just look at it. Every time Devo Knives comes out with the knife, it's always freaking amazing. I have a collection. Some of them were sent to me by Devo, and some of them I purchased myself, like this bad boy, because I just absolutely had to have it. But I know this isn't about my Devo knife collection. I just want you to know that they're fantastic knives. Colin Mason Pierre and Lefty EDC, Mr. Kevin John. Oh my gosh. This one right here, this is my favorite everyday carry. I'm just going to tell you, in case you're watching Mr. and Mr. Devo Knives, both of the creators, I just want you to know that, it's not too long. It's fantastic. Anyway, let me get back to it. I'm just having too much fun because I'm excited about another one. So it comes with a couple stick airs. Everybody likes a little swag action. Comes with a nice cloth. And okay, now here's the thing. This comes from Blade Binge, all right? I'll list where there's other versions because there's like 5 or 6 different versions of the new Chaser. But this one right here in particular comes from Blade Binge. This is the Devo Chaser. Would you look at it? I mean, just look at it. All of its chaserness. This is dark mode. Yeah. And you have to know about Blade Binge. If you followed my channel for any amount of time, they do these dark mode versions and they look so good. They just have the nice accents on them. Now, let me see if I can get you in there for a little bit of texture vision. It's almost like an elongated diamond pattern and it feels fantastic. It feels so good in the hand. And look at that stonewash going on. And wait till you see the rest of the really cool stuff. Now, I only have the information for this one right here, the dark mode, right? Now, there are several other variants. I don't know if there are different steels involved. This one is an S90V blade steel, baby. Now, are you ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Did you hear that? Oh my gosh, I'll give you some more acoustics here in just a second after I let you soak it up. Look at that. This is a gorgeous knife. This is not the first time I've had it out of the box. I put it back in the box so you could have the whole unboxing experience. Beautiful blade on it. It's a hollow grind S90V, and look at this. Something I always appreciate is they know how to do jimping. It's just the perfect jimps. I mean, don't ever change your jimping, guys. It is just fan-freaking-tastic. And it's out here where you can get your thumb on it, or if you're coming back here to do a little bit of this, or opening packages. You know, opening Amazon packages is half of what knife nuts do with their knives, right? I use my knives for fruits and vegetables that I eat 7 days a week. So this, let me just tell you a couple things about this knife before I get too off track. Now, here's a couple quick size comparisons for you. Here's the Civivi Elementum. I know a ton of people in the knife world have the Elementum. It's a little bit longer, has a little bit more blade, just a tad. Actually, they're almost exactly the same. Sharpen lengthwise, you just get a tad more and a little bit taller blade than the Elementum. And then here's the QSP Penguin, because everybody needs a Penguin, right? Now, this is the QSP Penguin button lock. I really like this one. I've been carrying this one a lot because it has 14C28 blade, but it's a little shorter than the the Penguin and a little bit longer than the Elementum. And let me put a couple more up here. How about this? Here's a drop bear. And then here's the CJRB Pyrite. So that hopefully will help you hone in into the size. It's a medium-sized knife. It's not an extra large knife. It's not a big beefy knife, but I'll show you what it looks like in my hand here in just a second. Now, this bad boy from tip to tip is 7 inches, 177.8 millimeters. Your blade is a 3-inch blade, 76.2 millimeters. Now, I'm going to grab something over here so I can get an idea. I don't have a measurement of what this knife is closed, so we'll just take a check, a little quick. Yeah, it's just a hair over 4 inches closed. So yeah, same thing. All right, now, oh, did you hear that? I mean, did you hear it? Now, the fit is absolutely rock solid. The finish is very nice, very, very nice. Is that, what is that? I'm not exactly sure. Is that it's not really a stonewash. That might be a DLC coating. What is that? And you know, I can't hardly tell. I'll have to look at the website. You can go to the website and check it out. And by the way, if my discount applies, that means it'll save you 10% off of this bad boy. And this is a liner lock, and look at the pass-through. It's butter, absolutely smooth, super easy to disengage. And the HRC on this blade, by the way, is 61 to 62 HRC. Here's a look at your back spacer. Super clean. I like this. This is different. I like anytime you get something different. This is no exception. It's not a round pivot, but over here, it's not round either. Isn't that just the coolest thing ever? Super clean design, and I do love the fact that this has a reversible clip. A reversible clip is the Beez knees. Now, I haven't had this in and out of the pocket yet. It's not my knife, but you know what? Screw it. I don't know. We'll see if I can save that tab or not. Let me see what it's like in and out of the pocket. Oh. It's nice and sturdy. It is not going to fall out of your pocket. It doesn't feel as rough as I thought it would, and I think because the diamond pattern is elongated, that is a plus. It goes along with the clip. Maybe if it was the other direction, it might be a little tougher, but it's not too shabby in and out of the pocket. That's appreciable. Now look at this. Another thing, always nailed. I'm having trouble with my shadows today, but if you could see that, look at that jimping on that pocket clip. It grabs no matter where my finger hits, so I'm not going to get slip-offs, so that's appreciated. And it's a minimalist flipper, too. That flipper tab's not sticking straight out, but it doesn't matter where my finger falls. I get good contact, and oh, yeah, let me give you a little bit of acoustics. I'm just having too much fun. Excuse me if I'm having too much fun and getting on your nerves, but this is just too much fun because I love this knife. Now this one, because of the coating on the blade, the stone wash or whatever it is, I think it might be a stone, it's a black wash. What am I saying? It's a black wash. But you can get this, a plain version at White Mountain Knives, and then they have a flame titanium version at Devo Knives. Oh, I really like the looks of that one. And then Urban EDC has the Sagai High pattern. Urban Cutlery has the dark blast with the blurple. TPK has the exclusive Marine Corps exclusive, the Cerakote. But this one right here is probably the sexiest one. Blade Binge dark mode just always looks so good. Now, by the way, besides it having excellent fit and finish and an excellent deployment, I mean, that deployment is so snappy. The detent is just spot on. And can I push button it? Yeah, you can still kind of backwards push button it. Now my hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. Now my hand just naturally goes like this, and it just fits in my hand perfectly. For such a smaller knife, it's not a big knife, but you know what? For an everyday carry, the size of it, just this flat right here with all of this real estate is so comfortable on the front part of my index finger. It's just, gosh, I mean, for doing some pushing into something, my thumb locks right in here into this groove and gives me extra grip. And if I want to come out here and do some pulling, I get onto that jimping. Oh my gosh. This is, oh my gosh. There is zero to complain about. There are no nitpicks, no gripes. I mean, I couldn't even think of something. It's just, this is knife perfection. And it's designed by somebody who has seen hundreds and hundreds and thousands probably of knives at this point, and they just know what they're doing. It's, oh my gosh, it's just so good, so well designed. It has the flair, it has the acoustics, it has the ergonomics. There's no hot spots. It fits in your hand well. And you know, if you have XL hands, you still have enough room. This knife will still fit in XL hands, even though it's not extra large. So that shows you the thought put into the design and how well it's going to be in the hands. And then this tactile feel of this, as I'm calling it, elongated diamond pattern, it feels very nice, very, very nice. It gives you so much good grip on it without being aggressive. That I appreciate a lot. But without going too far into it, every Friday night, Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. We'll be talking about this one on Friday night. And, you know, I might see if Blade Binge might give me a deal. See if I can keep this one. I don't know. Mrs. Beez just got a fancy knife for Valentine's Day. So my knife budget's low, but I have to have this one. This is Wow, this one is so good. And you know, if I'm saying I have to have it, I get hundreds of knives sent to the channel to check out. And this one right here is a dead ringer. I mean, wow, it is just that good. Okay, before I go any farther, the links will be in the description where you can get this knife and my discount code. I'm pretty sure it will apply. Go and check it out. Give a thumbs up for this video and a thumbs up if you enjoy my content. And go watch this video or go watch that video. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or the hive streams, remember, live life for the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.